Hello. Excuse the lighting. Uh, it is 20 after 4 on a very early Sunday morning. Oh, there's a big shadow there. So I'm trying a different Zoom because, I don't know, the last, 4 or 5 videos I think that I've put up. No matter which way I have my phone, be it vertical or horizontal, I get that stupid ratio thing. So we're gonna try this, and I don't know. Maybe I mucked up my settings one day and didn't realize it. I don't know, because it was working fine for the longest time, and the last 4 or 5 videos, like I said, it's just been all kinds of fuckery. So I realize I look tired. Like I said, it's 20 after 4 on a very early Sunday morning, and I have not been to bed yet. Well, I've been to bed, but I haven't slept yet. Apparently it is one of my nights where I cannot shut my thoughts off, and I'm rather frustrated. Ideally, I would love to just sit and chit-chat to my phone here about what it is that my head keeps circling about, but quite frankly, I can't figure out what the hell that is. So, I have no idea what to say about that. But I figured I would jump on here and chit chat, and I don't know, see if something comes out of it. And if it seems like a decent enough talk to post, then I will. If not, then I won't. Kind of like what I said earlier this evening. You'll never know the difference. So, you know, it wouldn't bother me being up. I mean, I'm a night person generally anyway. So it doesn't really bother me to be up late. It does bother me to be up late when I have to be up early and I'm not getting paid. Like when when I was working, this kind of thing happened all the time, and I'd be up until God knows when, if I went to bed at all. And then, normal school seasons, you gotta be up by 7 to have, hair and makeup did, if that's what you had to do, I was a hairdresser, so hair and makeup was supposed to be did. And, I had at least one kid to get ready for school. So, excuse me. And make breakfast and coffee and all that good stuff. And I'm not the kind of, I'm not a morning person at all, ever, for any reason. Can't even fake it. Whatever. So I need to be up a good hour and a half before I actually need to be up. Not just because when I was hairdressing, for the 19 years that I hairdressed, it's just sorry, expected that you had, if you're a woman, you had makeup done and your hair did. If you were a gentleman, you were expected to be shaved and hair did. But I mean, I could do a full face of makeup, and I could do my hair in like half an hour. I was never really one to style my hair. If my hair was long, I would throw it like in pigtails or some loose curls at the end or something, like whatever. Throw it up in a pony. When my hair was short, I literally just kind of messed up and do the bedhead thing. Or throw a wig on, like whatever. Whatever. And then I had to have coffee. When I'm working, I drink at least 3 cups of coffee, if not the pot of coffee, before I go to work. And then on my way to work, I usually pick up 2 extra large coffees and do my damnedest to get at least half of that 1 extra large in me before my shift starts. And I used to get to the shop, like, we opened at 9. So I would get there by at least 8:30. Because I can't get to work and start working. I need to get to work. I need to clean my area. I need to set up my area. I need to have a cigarette. I need to have my coffee. And then I can people. Before that, there is no peopling. I don't even talk nicely to my children in the morning. It's kind of, I'll come down. They don't even, and they know not to say nothing, right? I'll come downstairs and be like, My youngest will be at the computer, and I'll kind of stumble over. Ruffle his hair. Maybe give him a smooch on the head. I'm trying to keep my voice down because my eldest is upstairs sleeping and he has to be at work tomorrow. Well, this morning. And since I had my carpets taken out a little while back, I've noticed that there tends to be more of an echo. And my voice does carry. But, yeah. Excuse me. Sorry, there'll probably be a lot of that. So yeah, I don't know. I was just laying in bed for a few hours there, and the thoughts were just a-running. And it's the weirdest thing, because, there's nothing more frustrating than not knowing why you can't sleep, in my opinion. Like, it would be one thing if I could say, I have this on my mind, or that's on my mind, or if I was having one of my weird, panicky, anxious moments, then, I could chalk it up to that. But I feel like I don't feel weird, I don't feel panicky, like I don't feel heavy-chested, I don't feel, I'm not having a hard time breathing. Nothing like that. So, it's not that. It's just my thoughts, right? Like I don't know, I'm overthinking something, or maybe trying to remember something I was supposed to do. I have no idea. But I find that extremely frustrating, and that makes me angry, and the vicious cycle, right? I have no idea. I have no idea. And I've already had a shower tonight, so I can't go in the shower, because if I shower too much, my skin dries out and literally starts to flake off. So I haven't a clue. I don't know. So I thought, well, we'll come downstairs and maybe turn the video on and have a Pepsi. And maybe I'll be able to get at least a couple hours sleep or something. I don't know, but if I felt wide awake, then actually what I would probably do, because I mean, my eldest sleeps like the dead, I would get some chores done around the house, do something productive. But I am very tired. Excuse me, I'm sorry, that's gonna happen a lot. I'm sorry. But yeah, I am very tired. And yeah, for some reason, my brain's just like, nope. Sleep. Sleep, we don't know her. That's not happening. I keep reaching for this old coffee cup. I should probably dump this. Come with me to the kitchen. We should dump this old coffee. If there was a little more in it, I would save it for tomorrow morning, but it is hardly worth it. Dump that tomorrow. You know what? Maybe we'll go out for a cigarette and come outside with me. Let's see here. Turn my porch light on so that there's some light out there. There's a street light out there, but I don't think it's enough to light the phone or the camera, whatever. Trying not to catch my house numbers. This is my side porch. You hear the birds? Maybe we'll maybe we'll catch a sunset. Who knows? Excuse my pajamas. Keep trying not to catch my house numbers, but I'm not sure if that's gonna work. You can see my Christmas lights because I'm a lazy bitch, and actually these ones are really hard to take down because I'm short, okay? I'm under 5'3", and the way that they go out the front here, flip ya. The way that they go across here, this is the front of the porch. I can't reach that even on a ladder. My arms are too short. Oh, flip over. Damn it. There we go. We can't work things at, 20 after 4 in the morning, so I don't know what to tell you. We're doing the best we can. It is so nice out right now. I wish it felt like this in the house. The house is warm, but for me it's not too warm to sleep. I'm sure my son is going crazy upstairs, but if he was smart, he would come down into the living room and crash on the couch because there's a ceiling fan going crazy in there, and it's, cooler than it is upstairs. But I can remember when I was a kid, and I grew up in a suburb of Toronto. We didn't have any kind of air conditioning. We had ceiling fans, like all through the house. It was a back split, and we had ceiling fans. We had one in the kitchen. We each had one in our bedrooms, so all 3 bedrooms. I think that was it. There wasn't one in the basement, but the basement was cool in the summer, or cooler, as most basements are. But if it was too hot to bear, like even in the basement, which did happen from time to time, we would go sleep in the backyard. And we used to have this picnic table in our backyard, in the corner by the pool. We had a beautiful in-ground pool. And curl up, bring out a blanket, lay down, and a pillow, and curl up on the picnic table by the pool, go to sleep. Even better, you could jump in the pool real quick. Well, slide in. You didn't want to jump in the pool because you'd wake everybody. But just kind of slide into the pool real quick. Do a couple laps and cool down, and then jump out. Towel off a bit, just enough that you were damp and not dripping. And lay down on the blanket on the picnic table pillow and pass out. Somebody come out in the morning and get you. I don't remember ever doing that when school was in, but in the summertime when school was out, like around July, August kind of deal, when it got crazy hot in the city. And when I was really young, when we first moved into that house, it was right on the airplanes used to come right over our house. Not so much at night, that I recall, but during the day and the earlier evening kind of deal, the planes would fly right over our house, and wicked low, like wicked low. It was really cool to watch. Lay on the picnic table and watch them fly over you. And sometimes in the evening, when there was nothing to do, we wanted to spend some family time together. My mom and my brother and I would get in the car, and she would drive us out to the airport. And there was like a strip where people would just pull off and sit on their cars or lay on their hoods, whatever, and watch the planes come and go. You could literally watch the planes take off and then watch them land. That was a good time. We used to like to do that. I had a friend in grade 7 or grade 8, maybe, whose older sister used to wake up her daughter at night and pack her up in the car and bring her down to the strip. And she would, buy her ice cream or something, and because everything's 24-hour over there. And they would sit on the hood of the car and watch the airplanes come and go and have ice cream and slush puppies or whatever. Yeah, I used to really like to watch the airplanes come and go, especially from our backyard, because I mean it was just cooler, right? Like temperature wise, it was cooler. Being around all that pavement and stuff, and because you're on the busy road there, so you know, all the cars and the pavement and stuff, it was quite warm. But sitting by the pool on the picnic table was much cooler. And then, I don't know, once I hit high school-ish, maybe, they changed the flight path, and they didn't come quite so close to the house. But it was still neat to watch them, and I'll tell you, when I moved to Georgetown, it was like half an hour away, I really missed those airplanes. Like, I could not sleep for the first year that I lived in that town because I missed the damn airplanes. And it took me a while to figure out what it was that I couldn't sleep, right? It's so funny. It's the frickin' airplanes. Yeah. I miss my hometown sometimes. Not the town itself, because I haven't been there in like... I've been here for probably about 15 or 16 years. And then I lived in Georgetown for 2, I think. So it's been a time. I went back once or twice to see my good friend, but even by then the town or the city had changed substantially. Like, roads that I remember being major roads, but they were only 2 lanes, are now 4-lane friggin' highways. And it's a lot. I mean, it was a busy city when I lived there, but now it is very much more a part of the GTA than it was back when I was growing up there. Sorry, I put my cigarette out. Oh, let's go back in the house. It's gonna be dark again. Sorry. Take the shoes off. So, close the door to my mudroom. There we go, back on our couch. I love this corner of the couch. This is my corner. The kids aren't allowed to sit here, and they know it. They get the boot. On the rare occasion that we sit in the living room, living room, it's not very often. Usually my son's sitting in the dining room at the computer table, and My eldest lives in his bedroom, so this is my room. My couch. So, oh dear. Yeah, I don't know. I liked my hometown where I grew up. It was, but it was a different time too, you know. We knew all the neighbors, and the neighbors knew us, and my mom was a single mom when we were growing up, all my life. I don't remember ever living with my dad. I think he left after my first birthday. They had an agreement that he wasn't to leave the house until after my first birthday. It doesn't make a lick of difference, but whatever. Oh, cutting bangs was the worst thing I ever did, I swear. But, yeah, you know, we didn't get away with much as kids. You know, the neighbors would rat us out to my mother if we were doing any kind of tomfoolery. But that's for the best, right? Like, you know, everybody's parents took care, you know, all the adults took care of everybody else's kids, and you know, you could go down to anybody's house and, you know, if you didn't want to be home alone, because we were latch door key kids, you know, and most of us were, because even two-parent households, you know, adults got to adult. Excuse me. So any parents that were home, you know, us kids could go over and just hang out. We had a rule at my house that when we got home from school, or if we weren't coming directly home after school, we had to phone my mother at work and be like, you know, I'm at so-and-so's house or whatever. Be home by 5 or whatever. My mom usually got home between anywhere between 5:30 and 6. Excuse me. So pretty much as long as we were home before 6 o'clock, it was all fine. But she had to know where we were, right? So, which was never a big deal. I never had a problem phoning. It took nothing to make a quick phone call, right? Call right directly to her desk, and if she didn't pick up, you left her a voice message, and it's fine. Because if you didn't, let me tell you, when she came home, you get it. You would get it. So, yeah, she was a tough lady, that one, I tell you. Tough as nails when she had to be. I think the sun's starting to come up a little bit. It doesn't look quite as dark anymore. Sad. The birds are singing. I can hear them. I have my screen open here. Excuse me. I don't know. I have a feeling I'll be taking my boy to work this morning and then coming home and going to bed. What a waste of a day. It's supposed to be hot today too, so I don't know if that happens how much sleep I'll actually get. Usually once the sun's up and I've been moving around, I'm up. Maybe I'll clean out my car and, excuse me, skim the pool a little bit. The kids were in it yesterday, technically, I guess. And it doesn't need to be vacuumed or anything. I was taking a look while the kids were in it. It just needs to be skimmed because last week we had all kinds of rain and wind, and it blew the cover into the pool, and I couldn't be bothered to fix it for a few days. So some leaves and stuff blew in and whatever. So just take my skimmer net, scoop it out a little bit, and I checked the chlorine, and the chlorine was still good, so that's good. So I guess I'll do stuff like that. Like I said, my car needs a good vacuuming and a dusting, and I think I need wiper fluid. I have a feeling that my car is out of wiper fluid, and I don't think I have another one. I'd have to check the trunk, but I have a feeling the last time I filled it, it took all of it. So I can't remember if I replaced it. I'm so sorry. I can't remember if I replaced it, so, or if I used up the last one that I bought. So yeah, the sun's coming up. Damn it. Ah, wow. Yeah, so it's just one of those nights, you know. I never know what to do when this kind of thing happens, you know. Sorry, I keep switching my... This is so hard on my hands. So, I don't know. You ever have that where you can't sleep and you can't figure out why, and then it's like, you know, should I just start my day? I don't know. I think the last time something like this happened, I the last time I was up like this, I couldn't sleep. I was just kind of laying in bed, you know, whatever. It is what it is. But I heard somebody walking around in the hall and then go down the stairs. And for some reason, I think I decided to go out for a cigarette or something. I didn't hear anybody come back upstairs. I thought that was kind of weird. I thought, well, I'll go out for a cigarette. So when I come out of my bedroom, like right in front of my bedroom, take a few steps and there's the stairs to go downstairs. But if you go down the little hallway, beside my bedroom is my youngest bedroom. Beside his bedroom is the eldest bedroom, and then the bathroom is at the end of the hall. So I can't remember, but my youngest must not have been home. But I walked down and walked toward the bathroom, and I realized that my eldest boy's door was open. he doesn't sleep with his bedroom door open. And it was dark and it was quiet. And both my boys sleep with the radio on because they need background noise, white noise, whatever. They can't sleep when it's quiet. I'm the exact opposite. Like, where in the hell did he go? So I walked downstairs when it was dark, but the mudroom door was open. Went outside and had a cigarette. Kind of woke up, kind of shake the cobwebs. And I called my eldest on his cell phone. Where the hell you be? He'd gotten a text or a call from his girlfriend, and I guess she was feeling lonely. And come cuddle. So he gets up, like, fucking 3 in the morning, wherever the hell it was, and walked out. Like, she just lives down the street, around the corner, kind of deal. And he tottered off down to her house. Go cuddle. 3 in the morning. And I said, no. Get your ass outside. I'll be there in 5 minutes. I'm going to come get you. Get the fuck home. So, yeah, my little one must not have been home, because I wouldn't have left him here by himself. Went and I got him, brought him home. Get the fucking house. He was all mad at me. He went to bed, went to sleep. And I was so mad. I was so mad. I think I actually went downstairs, like down to the basement. I started cleaning out the basement and stuff. I was trying to get I had a home gym down there at one point. And then, I don't know, I stopped doing it. And, everything got piled on top of everything. And, I wanted to clean it out and, put my home gym back together. And so I went downstairs and I cleaned all that. I think I cleaned out some bins and tossed out old jackets and shoes and whatever, cleaned it all out. And so I let him sleep for, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours, I think. And by about maybe 8 o'clock, 8:30, I went, knocked on his door, was like, all right, up you get. Like, if I can't sleep, you can't sleep. I said, I want your room cleaned, I want it dusted, I want it vacuumed, I want everything off the floor, I want your dressers tidied up, I want your bookshelves tidied up, I want fresh bedding on your bed, I want everything Febrezed. Get her done. When you're done that, I got other stuff for you to do. Go do your laundry, like, get shit done. By about 11 o'clock that morning, I had done the house. I had done all that stuff. And by about 11 o'clock, he was finishing up his laundry. And he was sitting in his room playing a video game. And I said, I inspected the bedroom and made sure it was done to my satisfaction, not his. And, how many more loads of laundry do you have to do? And he had, whatever he had. And I said, okay, well, I'm going to bed now. Set my alarm for 2 hours, I think. And I said that laundry best be done and folded and put away before I get up, or there's going to be bloodshed in the woodshed and the ground all torn up, which in my family means that somebody's going to get hurt real bad. The great wise words of Russell Peters. So, stand-up comedian, love him so much. Yeah. What a frickin' day that was. Oh my god, that's the last time that I had one of these up to watch sunrise sort of deals. Well, we got everything done around the house. Excuse me. Ended up being a very productive day. And I've never caught him leaving the house at 3 in the morning. Although he does, on occasion, get up and walk down to Timmy's and get himself muffins and shit before he goes to work. Or whatever. I was just mad because, I mean, you can't just leave the house like that. Not leave a note. Well, you do that when you have your own damn house. Not here. Not when I can wake up and not know where you are and what's going on. Like, that's some scary shit. Oh. I don't know. There's that shadow again. Sorry. Yeah, here, look at this. Look at this. Open my curtain. The sun's coming up. Awesome. I love that for me. Anyways, we're at the almost the 43-minute mark, so I'll cut this off and maybe go have another cigarette. Try and get a couple hours sleep. I don't think I usually get up around 20 after 8 when I have to take him to work, so I think he's working at 9. I have to double check that. I don't take him any earlier than I refuse. I ain't getting paid, so I'm not getting up before 20 after 8. Sorry about your luck, bud. So, yeah, I'm gonna get off here now. Like I said, I'll probably have another cigarette and then try and get a couple hours sleep. So, I'll probably put this up later today. Sunday, early Sunday morning. I'll put it up later. And that might be your video for Sunday. If I get bored or whatever during the day later in the day today, then I'll go down and vlog again. But, yeah. I think that'll do for now. We'll see. Anyways, good morning. Have a good day and talk later. Bye.